What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to today's video. We are going to be talking about 3 Veve Collectible NFTs that are going to be going to the moon in the month of February. So we're going to recap the end of the month, which, as you can see, today is the 30th of January, and what purchases probably should be made right before February starts, moving in, keeping the ball rolling on NFTs for Veve. Alright, let's get right into it. So why I think these 3 NFTs are going to do exceptionally well in the next few months is because of the fact that they just came out recently, so the market hasn't had enough time to really price them in. And what I mean by that is, even though they've only been out for, let's say, a few days, a few weeks, the price hasn't had the chance yet to be volatile, hasn't had a chance to go all the way up or all the way down. It's just been stagnant and still because of all the market listings that get put on. Once the people get the collectible, you get a floor price of so many, and you have to keep going up and up and up and up, or down and down and down for a new floor price to be achieved. So I'm going to go with these 3, and some of them haven't even came out yet, but they will, and I think they are going to be some of the best collectibles on Veve to come. So with that being said, we're going to go into our first collectible. Number 1, I don't know why I said it like that, is going to be Spider-Man 2009 Marvel Mighty Series 5 of this one is definitely going to be one of the best, with only 2019 editions. I think that's right, 2019, 2009, we'll see the numbers. This secret rare is going to do very well for this collectible. This secret rare is going to be priced in preferably probably around the range of, let's say, 3k gems starting out right now. Now, does that mean it doesn't have any room to grow? Obviously not. It's going to be a Spider-Man. You got the Spider-Man common for that series, and then you have this Spider-Man version also in that series. It's going to be great. I really think this is going to be one that shoots up like the other Spider-Mans we've seen on the app currently. So this is going to be one of those that go up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, who knows. But I really think these are going to be great. So this one is a must. If you have enough gems for it, I would pick it up. I don't know if I would sell any of your previous collectibles to refinance your gem position into this collectible, but if you are new and you're a new investor on this platform and you have a little bit of a balance, this is one I'd pick up. Number 2. Alright, the second one on my list is going to be the secret rare stamp coming out on Tuesday. This is the first ever secret rare version of a stamp for the stamps. No stamps have had secret rare. The highest we had was the ultra rare from the Day of the Dead series, and then the ultra rare from the Santa series. So now you're getting the new Lunar New Year series, and not only are you getting the regular stamps, but you're also going to be getting these paint art ones, which look something like this. So I have been collecting the stamps currently for the last few months now. So as you can see, the Day of the Dead series, when it came out on Veve, I picked up the actual physical collection of it because I want to see in the long term which one's going to do better. Will my stamps be more valuable than the NFT stamps? That's something to consider. I paid $11 for this, so are you telling me will NFTs go down to 0? I don't know. That's why we all speculate and buy in on it. So this is what the Day of the Dead one looks like, and this is what a paint art example would be. But the paint art coming out secret rare is going to have, specifically lions and rats and other things on the side of it. I know it doesn't sound exciting, but it does look great. And then here is another stamp. This is the Santa stamp. As you can see, this is what it looks like. So when you buy a stamp on Veve, you're purchasing just one of these. By the way, you can pick up a stamp for relatively cheap. This whole thing was $12 because it's like a little series, but I'm pretty sure each one of these is like 50 cents. So think about the fact that you are paying $6 for one stamp when one of these stamps is 50 cents. It's a higher cost on average, and I really don't know how that's going to affect the stamp market, because you already kind of did. Well, let's say you buy a stamp on Veve for 6, and now it's worth 50. Well, this stamp's worth 50 cents, and then maybe worth $5. You see the rate of change there? It's really higher on Veve. And drastically, you can already see your money return within the same time frame. So that's where you can see where the money is flowing in. So even though these are still desirable by many, NFTs are starting to become more desirable by the many on an online format. But I will keep these because I really do enjoy these stamps, and I really think they are going to do well in the long term. So I need to buy a little binder and keep them up. Now, I will speak about my number 2 choice here, but this is the third stamp that I have. As you can see, this is an example of what you might be able to see next on Veve coming in February. This was the stamp series for Valentine's Day last year, so I bought some Valentine's stamps. Don't ask me why, there's one missing, but yeah, this is what those look like. But yeah, so I really think that secret rare stamp is going to do well, because as you can see, it'll be the first ever secret rare stamp. And not only that, I think the whole price range of 120 gems for a stamp is, well, for the whole pane like I just showed you previously, is going to be crazy. I really think long term wise it's going to have some type of utility. I really think USPS is going to put on, I don't know if they directly will or Veve. Imagine going in the Veveverse and you want to send, or you want to, you need some type of stamp maybe to purchase the deed for your property. Maybe you need the stamp tax. Well, maybe you're going to need a stamp for that tax on your property for Veve, and you can take the Veve stamp collectible, take that stamp and use it for your property. Maybe you can use the stamp to send a letter to one of your friends in the Veveverse. Maybe you can use the stamp as, maybe they were taxed in Veve by stamps. If you want to send something of value, you need a stamp. There could be a lot of burn utility for the stamps. There could be a lot of collectible utility for the stamp. There's a lot of thinking and processes that come behind this. But I really do think the secret rare stamp is going to be one of the best in the whole existence of Veve, because you are appeasing to the physical collectors, you're appeasing to the digital collectors. First ever secret rare, first stamp valued, that's going to drop at 120 instead of 6 gems. So I would say currently the current market value for it when it comes out this week, I would say roughly maybe 2-3k, but long term wise over 10, 15, 20k of course for this stamp. Alright, so now like we said, we went over Spider-Man 2099, we went over the secret rare stamp, and now for the third choice. I think this one is going to do fantastic. It just came out on Veve. It's going to be the Mickey and Friends Goofy edition. Secret rare Goofy. I feel like he's being really slept on, because now we have, the whole series as well. I wouldn't even want to do Goofy. I could do Donald Duck, because there's more people that appease to Donald Duck. There's been collectors of Donald for the longest time. So maybe we can just stick with Goofy for now. But Goofy has a relatively large market of buyers, because everybody from the Disney side of things is coming into the app and starting to see that we have Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Daisy, all these people on the app now. They're going to be like, wow, they're really starting to put their characters on. Next thing you know, you'll see Chip and Dale and things like that. But not only that, it doesn't have a first edition tag next to it. It is the first edition of Goofy that looks like a crackhead. Like, that should be some value in itself. Like, you got crackhead Goofy. Like, that is insane. I've never seen him look like this before. But he is going to be of value later down. I could see him because of his, just the pose he carries in his picture, that people are going to be like, well, you know what? I want him because he looks interesting. And I think that's what's going to be the market on the Goofies. Is not only is he a Disney character, but the whole thing behind it's like, wow, this guy looks interesting. So for that fact alone, Goofies, I don't know what the market value was earlier today, maybe like 3 or less than 3k gems, but I would probably say he's going to be the next 10 to 15 to 20k gem collectible on the platform. And those are my reasons. Like I said, you're appeasing to physical collectors with the Disney franchises and franchise. I don't think Disney is. Well, I don't know. Gotta look up the kind of company Disney is. I don't think it's a franchise. Nobody can. I gotta look it up. Well, it is a franchise because of the fact that they have them in Hong Kong, Japan, Hong Kong, California, and Florida. Huh. I'll look it up later. But we are appealing to a lot of mass audiences, and I think that's what Veve is trying to do. We're appeasing to the stamp collectors. We're appeasing to the Disney collectors. What else? What other categories? Car collectors. Just wait for those guys to get on the app. Let's say coins. If we start, I don't know how they're going to be able to digitize a coin. I don't see that ever happening because of the fact that there's a lot of legislation that goes into minting a coin. That's not going to happen. But there are a lot of categories we have yet to see on our platform. So just wait and be patient, because there will be a lot of opportunities that present themselves this year of 2022. Already for me, I'm on to a great start. I already got the Batman statue. I was able to get me a Minnie Mouse so far, and that's it so far. And then I was able to buy ultra rare Mickey at 4,500, and he's up 9k gems. So all around, my whole portfolio is probably worth around 14,000 gems. So I already made a video a few weeks back saying that I wanted to be able to flip my way up to a common Mickey. I already did that. I haven't bought the Mickey, but I already flipped my way up to a common Mickey plus more. Could buy 2 or 3 of them at this range. So it is insane. Veve, there's a lot of opportunity, and expectations of mine are being exceeded way faster than I really think they're going to be. And that's, I don't even know. It's surprising to see how fast and marginal increase that we keep on seeing on this platform. But there is going to be a lot of things happening in the next few months that are going to give this catalyst. All these catalysts are going to come onto the app, or not app, and the whole space, and the whole NFT space, and the whole, so whatever you read article wise, you're going to see catalysts like only token to $1 million. Why? Because of all these things happening. There's going to be a lot of hype, speculation, hope. All these things are going to be factored in to Veve, making it one of the best digital premium collectible NFTs in the long run. All these projects you hear about and see aren't going to be here like this one. And am I sponsored by them? No, I ain't sponsored by nobody. But the fact that I was able to start off with $15 and now get my way up to almost 15,000, you tell me in what range or what job or what thing I can go do that can flip my way up like that. Sure, I could have started a business, I could flip stocks, I could sell things, but where can I click buttons on my phone and make shit happen? On Veve, baby. That's where it's at. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you like my take on these 3 collectibles and all the information I was able to share in this time frame. If you guys really enjoy the videos, please hit the like button, and if you really enjoy, hit the subscribe button. I'm on my way to 500 subs. That's my goal in my head. Currently almost on 150. I really appreciate you guys coming out, and thank you guys for the love and support. All we need to spread around is positivity, no negativity, and much love to everybody. All right, so peace on the streets, son.